Hi, I'm Sean Dinoco, and today we're making cheesy beef burritos. Now, first you gotta go over your materials, and what do you need? Well, there are many things you need. So, for your actual materials, you're gonna need a can opener of some sort, and a pan, and maybe a spoon. Now, of your actual food and stuff, first you need your meat. Today we're going with a 1 pound meat, and then you're gonna need seasonings. For this, you need taco seasoning, onion powder, garlic powder, and paprika. And then you're gonna need some sour cream, red enchilada sauce. This one is a smaller can. And then you're gonna need your cheeses, any cheese of your kind. These cheeses work for me. And then you need your shells. So, step one, prepare the food. Boom! Food is prepared. Now, step two. You're gonna wanna cook your meat. Now, warning, caution, pan is hot, so don't burn yourself, please. Now, for your meat to actually cook, you're gonna need the pan hot. I usually set mine medium high around the 7-8 mark. And to make sure your meat is done cooking, you're gonna need it brown and on all sides, and it's ground meat, so you want it brown. Now, just remember to toss your meat a little. Take a spoon or whatever you're using and mix it around, because you don't want it to cook on one side for too long, otherwise it will burn. Now, step three, you're gonna want to get rid of the grease. While you're cooking, grease will build up, and there are multiple ways to get rid of the grease. One way is to take some paper towels and some tongs. Now, before you do that, you're gonna want to get all the meat to one side, right? And you're gonna take a paper towel, tongs. Let me show you a little better. Right. Tilt it to one side, like so. And just boom. And remember, you might have to repeat this step a few times depending on how much grease and all that has built up. And that is completely fine. And once you get your meat looking like this, about 90% brown, you can now turn down the oven to about a medium low. So, step 5. You want to now season the meat. Now, for seasoning, you're going to take your whole taco packet and then you're going to drizzle it on there, and then you're going to take your spatula or spoon or wherever you have used and stir. And then to continue to season, you're then going to also add onion, paprika, and garlic powder to your liking. And now step 4, you're going to want to add your sour cream in. I usually do 2 spoonfuls of sour cream. And now step 5, you're going to want to add in your red enchilada sauce. And when you add this in, remember, put it all over it. I will show you. And now step 6, you're going to add your cheeses in. Now, it all depends on how cheesy you would like it, but for reference, you want to do 1 to 3 handfuls or so. And now, step 7, you want to turn the stove off. Now, step 8, you're going to want to start plating your food. First, you will start with a nice tortilla shell. You're going to bring it over. You're going to scoop that onto there. And step 9, you're going to want to enjoy your food. Now, I hope all this has been useful to help you make cheesy beef burritos, and I hope you enjoy. And remember, if you ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoned.